Here we go. Today I want to give you 3 examples of basic filmmaking for our video course. We'll talk about lighting, we'll talk about framing, what you use to actually, what we would consider in photography to be what will be your composition in your video, and one other surprise that we'll talk about as we get to it here. Of course, I wanted to just give you some basics, get you up to speed so you can create awesome professional looking videos if that's what you want to do to make a good impression. Whether you want to be on Zoom really well or make your own movie, to everything in between, animation. We'll get into the principles, the basics of that as we go. So let's look at 3 examples of what people do really well. Normally in class I would play the entire videos here in this recording, but for this teacher assignment, we're just going to play the initial clips to point out some interesting things. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at the first video. And in this one, I want to, there we are, first one is how do we use camera shots to make a story on film? Makes sense that if you want to show something emotional, an actor or actress on screen, you want to do a close-up to catch the tears rolling down their face. It doesn't make sense that you would want a really wide or really far away shot to show their tears falling down their face. No, you'd more likely go with a wide shot to show an action scene or a car chase. So let's take a look at the different types of shots that are out there. You know, you probably realize that there's the close-up, which would be right up on your face, or the long shot, but there's all kinds of different shots. And we're going to go through a couple examples to start giving you terms and words for those. So
Adding your shots, there are many different options to choose from. What are these options, what are they called, and how do they help tell the story? There are many different types of shots to choose from when creating your shot list for the day or for a scene. Knowing what these options are and what they're called will help you to become better at telling the story, and will also help you to become better at communicating your goals to your crew. In this episode, I'm going to give you a quick summary of 22 different types of shots. The first thing to look at in shot composition is our shot size. Extreme wide shot, sometimes called an extreme long shot. That's because the camera is placed a long ways away from the actor. The really wide shots work best in a theatrical context when it's a larger screen, but this shot can be...
Video number 2 I'm going to show you guys today. This one is about lighting, how you can shape a character, whether it's a dark and broody, scary movie that, you know, you're lit from a campfire flashlight on the bottom of someone's chin, distorting their face, or you can make them look a little bit prettier, or maybe a little bit softer, depending on the background, the mood, the vibe that you're going for. So here is a super vast video that I love a bunch. Again, it's from the teacher directing perspective, appearing on camera, and really being kind of a lovable kind of character, I guess you could say. Super simple message in this one. I like it because it is short and it provides some really easy to use examples, as well as not just in reality showing essentially video photographs of the actual live set, but also a bit of animation in this one. So let's dive into this. Click. Oh, so I need to go back. Here we are. Corporate interview, 3-point lighting. Here we are.
The only difference between this shot right here and this shot is the lighting. So today I'm going to show you how to set up your key light, your fill light, and your backlight to get amazing video quality. We're going to be using a simple, low budget 3-point lighting kit. So let's get into it.
Okay, so again, right there, quick, snappy introduction, super short, giving the benefits of tracking with your character. Okay, moving forward to our next video that I want to show you guys. The last one here, I guess I skipped over this one, is a standard interview setup. Very often, it's a talking head on camera. How do you make that interesting as a visual story maker? That's what this video is all about, and so interviews are a very common thing to appear on camera. So if you can get good at the basics, can be brilliant at the basics, you can take up your more advanced camera work to a whole different level. But you'll use this one a ton, so it's great to be good at being good at interviews when it comes to film. Again, this is another direct instruction video with the teacher appearing on screen. It gives a face to the message with a little bit of humor in. That's something that I appreciate a ton. So it starts a little bit kind of a fun beat that makes you smile, kind of pulls your guard down. The animations are, again, pro in this one, not overdone, not too distracting, and it provides, again, something that I love, the why you want to do something portion in the setup, and provides multiple examples here. So let's dive into the corporate interview setup video.
Because they make you money. And money's a good thing. Now, these examples aren't great, but these little clips made me $1,600 in about 2.5 hours of my time. There was no pre-production, no post-production, and the actual interview was only about 20 minutes long. Yes, sir. And
Okay, so there we go. Again, to recap, love short, love animation, love stating the goals right up front in the video. Personality coming through helps to sell a message and add that human element to instruction that makes it better than just reading something. It provides meaning and subtle context. Of course, the open atmosphere of direct instruction, that approachability, also makes it nice and easy to ask questions for beginners and showing examples before and after the work so students can see their immediate results, and encouraging them to play with things. Hey, this is where we're going to start, and this is what the next level up looks. I love that in our videos. Again, there's 3 basics for video, and also 3 videos that I like the style of in that I want to use in my own teaching.